What's shaking, everybody? I've got a little video here with some flea market pickups I made today. I was probably in there for about 15-20 minutes total, so I just grabbed a couple things I thought were cool and got the hell out. Place closes at 7 o'clock. I didn't anticipate getting off work until much late, 8:30. But long story short, I got done with work a little bit early. I had to stop by the post office to mail a hanger box of 2018 Top Series 2 that I sold on eBay. And because I had to stop at the post office, I had to go a little bit different route home than what I normally do, which brought me right by the indoor flea market that is in my general area. Got to give the guy credit. He said he hadn't had anyone in there since 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and it was 6:45 when I walked in, and he was still there. He said he locks her up at 7, and that's just the way it is. So I was cool with it. Let's see what we got in the bag. A little 15-minute flea market stop. When I got there, I went straight. I'm starting to kind of figure out whose stuff is where, because there's. Hold on a second. I got an alarm going off. Okay. No idea what that alarm is for, because it's about 1:15 in the morning where I'm at, and I have no idea why I would even have an alarm set for that time. Anyhow, back to the flea market. I'm kind of figuring out, well, I've got a pretty good idea now. I don't know exactly. I can't put a face with every table in the place, because usually there's only one or two guys even in the place. Working, that is. Can't put a face with all of them, but I have a general idea of who owns what. And like tonight, I went directly to the tables that belonged to the guy that was there working, because that's the best way to get him to not close early on you, is buy some of his crap. Let me make sure this alarm is off, so I'm not interrupting my fine video. Whoa, and hit my camera. All right, anyhow, I gotta watch. I ramble so much on these videos, it turns into a 40-minute me ramble, and that's not what I'm trying to do. Okay, first off, I bought, as anyone that watches any of my videos knows that I have a weakness for these little mix packs that guys who open a lot of boxes put together and sell. Normally you got the best two players, one on the top, one on the bottom. And that's what makes you buy the pack. But sometimes you get lucky. This particular one I only bought because it was hoops. I hate Klay Thompson. Do not like Klay Thompson at all. I dislike Klay Thompson to the point that I don't even like Trace Thompson. It's his brother who plays Major League Baseball. So I'm done with the whole Thompson family. Done. But anyhow, yeah, I just got it because it was basketball. Definitely not an endorsement of Klay Thompson. Next up, another pack of basketball with the Andrew Wiggins on top. Wiggins was actually drafted by the Cavs. I don't know if people remember that. I guess in the NBA, it doesn't really matter. You just kind of end up wherever you end up. And a Mike Scott on the bottom. These packs are actually a little more expensive than what I usually pay for these. These were 50 cents a piece. And I'm telling you, this guy put these packs out because a few videos ago I went there and I bought shit. I haven't even opened them yet. I probably have 20 quarter mystery packs that I bought off one of the vendors there. And the guy who was working the register, or not the register, the guy who was writing everything down up front said, so, oh, boy, he'll be happy. And when I went in today, he had his own little mix packs made up. So I have a feeling it's a direct result of me spending $10 on all those other mix packs the other day, which I still haven't opened. I'll need to get on that. Maybe I'll do some tonight. Okay, mix pack number, what is this? Number 3 that I purchased. 2019 Prestige, Denzel Ward on top, Julian Edelman on the bottom. I'm in Canton, Ohio, which is more or less a suburb of Cleveland at this point. We're about 55, 60 miles away from Cleveland. So I'm a lifelong Browns, Cavs, Indians. I'm a homer. That's all there is to it. Okay. Another basketball pack. Basically, tonight I knew I had some free time tonight, and I don't do a whole heck of a lot of basketball, and I was just kind of in the basketball mood. Got Alonzo Ball on top, and we got this guy on the bottom. Rodions Courage? I have no idea. No idea how to say his name, and I'm usually very good with that. And last 50-cent mix pack. There's 15 cards in each of these, by the way, that I purchased from the flea market. We got our Sam Darnold unparalleled on top. And I kind of dozed off during the game tonight. I know they got smoked. But I felt like at the end of the game, Darnold might have some pretty decent numbers. Because I know he got some garbage scores in there. But I was like half in and half out of sleep at the time. And in the back of this, we've got Starvin' Marvin Harrison. A favorite of mine for many, many moons. Because of my fantasy dynasty team that I drafted him as a rookie. So I had him for basically his entire career, and he produced basically the entire time. I have ink all over me from something. Looks like I had a pen blow up. Okay, and then I did purchase a handful of loose cards. I'll go through these quick, then we'll wrap this video up. I'll probably shoot 3 or 4 tonight. Because I do want to open some of this stuff. Okay, first off. I should cover these up somehow. First off, we've got our (2014) Bowman Chrome autograph, Tyler Mahle. And here's the deal, folks. The correct pronunciation for this gentleman's name is Mahle. Mahle. There are many Mahles around. Some are spelled M-A-L-E, M-A-Y-L-E, and so on and so forth. But this guy is a Mahle. He said it himself, for crying out loud. Get it right. He's a Mahle, but he's from Westminster, California. I would have thought he would have been from West Virginia somewhere. That's where a lot of the Mahles are from. And I'm not saying that with any negative connotation attached. I'm good friends with a handful of Mahles. One of the most beautiful women I've ever seen is a Mahle. I won't even get into all that. I don't even know why I said that to begin with. But anyhow, I bought the Tyler Mahle for $2. First Bowman Chrome Auto. He had a decent year last year, and I know pitchers aren't worth much, but for $2, man, I mean, I'd spend that on a candy bar if I ate candy bars. Okay, next up, we've got our Bull Manute son, and he really does look like Manute. You know, I can't get over the name. What the hell are you thinking? Well, let's name him Bull. Manute always seemed to have a pretty good head on his shoulders. Why in the world would he name his kid Bull? Anyhow, we got 2019-20 Panini Prizm Bull rookie card. I bought this for $1. And I think it's worth probably $4 now, something like that. $4 or $5. Also, the first 2019-20 Prizm card that I own. So anyhow, I got the Bull. And I was just going through this guy's boxes. You know, he's got 10-cent boxes, 25-cent, 50-cent, $1, $2 or 3 for $5. There's a bunch, and I'm telling you, I'm gonna get some kind of a camera that I can, I don't want to do the glasses thing. I have a huge head, and if the glasses don't fit, I'm not going to be comfortable wearing them, and so on and so forth. But I think that you can get something that's got basically the same camera, but it's got just like a little clip on it. Like clip it on the front of my coat, clip it on my shirt pocket. The other option is a pen that you can just put in your front pocket, but then I got to make sure I'm wearing something with a front pocket anytime I want to shoot a video. So, but I definitely feel like I'm stalling out with my rambling and opening up inexpensive product videos. I know my mom's a fan. My kids don't actually watch them, but they like to comment at least. Keep me going. But I feel like I'm stalling, so I need to get some fresh content. And the content that I like to watch the most is when these guys are taking it to the streets. I want to see them walking into that Walmart and finding the clearance packs and doing the dance. That's what I want to do. I want to take you guys to my flea market. I want to take you guys to the card show. I want to take you guys to the hobby shop. I'll take you to work maybe. I don't know. But if I can get a camera that works properly, which I was looking on eBay, there's so many, you know. It's going to take a little bit of research so I get the right thing. But yeah, I'm going to get one that clips on your shirt rather than getting the actual glasses, because I don't wear glasses normally. I'm not really comfortable in glasses, and I have a huge head. So if the glasses are too small, I'll look like a goofball. So I'm not going to do that. Next card I picked up today in my singles March. We got the Ben Simmons 2017-2018 Panini Contenders card. I think I pretty much paid, well, I think I paid a quarter for this one. I would say it's probably 50 cents, 75 cents maybe. It's not worth that much. But again, I'm starting from basically scratch. The basketball that I have is old. Like I've got a 71 Julius Erving is probably my oldest basketball card. The majority of the basketball that I own is 89 hoops, which ain't worth a damn. So anyhow, any of these guys, any of the current players, and actually most of the players for the last 15 years, I don't have any of their stuff. So Ben Simmons is a stud. I bought the card for 25 cents. It's an early card. And I don't think you can go wrong with that. It'd be different if I had 25 Ben Simmons already, but I do not. My daughter called me today, and I don't know what she's up to. And it might be a Christmas thing because we're getting close to Christmas, and they're always big on making gifts and doing that kind of thing. She called me today and said, "Dad, will you take a picture of your favorite card and send it to me?" I said, "I sure will, baby." And I did. We'll see what happens. We'll see what comes of that. Hopefully it's not an art project she's doing at school. And hopefully, because I've shown her the card before, hopefully she's aware enough to realize what I did. Or that will not be funny at all, will it? My kid gets suspended for school for the F-face Billy Ripken card. That Billy Ripken. All right, next up. We've got a 2018-2019 Donruss Optic Ben Simmons. It's another 25 center, same as the Contenders card. It's probably worth 50 cents, 75 cents, something like that. But again, I don't know how you can go wrong with that. And I'm definitely not going to be opening a ton of packs of basketball.